clients to apply it, okay? So how exactly do you choose the right clients? The first thing that I teach my students is looking at the total spend. I always tell my students not to apply for any job where the client has spent less than 50K. Okay. So you can use a $50,000 spend threshold. Why do I always talk about spend so much? Is because when you're chasing rich clients, clients who can afford to spend 50K, you know that the client is a rich client, number one. Number two, they must be in a business or a niche that has money or that is profitable. Okay. Number three, clients who have spent a lot of money, rich clients, are the ones that stress you the least. I can promise you guys, it has happened over and over and over again. If you have noticed, there was a thread that I posted on Twitter not so long ago where I was talking about how to choose like the right clients. I did a live research, like looking at job posts from poor clients who have spent like 5K, 2K, 1K. They were the ones that usually had job posts with like several paragraphs. Meanwhile, the rich clients, those who have spent 100K, 200K, at least 500K, $1 million, usually had job posts that were just maybe one paragraph long. Okay, sometimes one sentence, two sentences long. These guys don't have time. So I usually talk about using the spend threshold. So go for clients who have spent at least 50K. That's the first thing. Number two, consider their higher rates. Okay, you should only apply to jobs where the client has at least a 70% higher rate. Okay, so the higher rate is like the percentage of time that they post a job that they eventually hire. You would have noticed that a lot of times when you apply for jobs on Upwork and eventually the clients will just never come back to check the job post. If you can check the higher rates, that will save you from lots of these clients. Okay, so you're only applying to jobs where the client is likely to hire you. And coincidentally, that research that I did, clients who have spent at least 100K to 200K all had between 80% to 100% higher rates. Meanwhile, the poor clients were hiring way less often. Okay. Now, number three is the average spend per hire. Okay. When you check Upwork, you see the total spend and the number of hires. Okay, not number of jobs posted. So I usually tell my clients to divide the total spend by the number of hires. So if a client has spent 50K on Upwork and they've hired 50 times, their average spend per hire is 50K divided by 50. So an average of $1,000 per hire. Okay, if they have spent 25K and they have hired 1,000 times, um their average spend is 25,000 divided by 1,000. That's $25 per hire. So what spend per hire should you look for when you're choosing a client? I tell my students to only go for clients who have spent at least $1,000 per hire. So when you divide the total spend and the number of hires, it should give you at least $1,000 per hire. And just using this alone, guys, will allow you to chase the top 1% of clients, or clients who can spend 5K on Upwork, okay? 5K per contract, 10K per contract, so that you're not stuck with $50 jobs, $20 jobs, and $10 jobs. Ciao.